guys, welcome to Question Wings and Things with Just Digital People. We've got Tobi and Shardae from Creative Cubes here today. I'm excited for this one today. I think it's going to be awesome and spicy. So welcome guys, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, and thanks for actually coming with me on this one.
We'll see. I'll thank you after we're done here and see how I hold up on this one.
So the donuts are there for
safety,
and also, I don't know if you've seen Hot Ones with Gordon Ramsay, but Gordon Ramsay swears by donuts to make the spice go down a little bit easier. So
they're in reach for you.
I'm gonna say I'll just take the whole
You'll be right.
Yeah, exactly, but the format is simple: 5 questions, 5 sauces with a bonus question at the end. And yeah, we'll get stuck in and get a bit hot and sweaty up in here.
Okay.
So today, I reckon, to change things up, I'll get you guys to pour the sauce.
Okay.
You can ruin each other and make each other as painful as you want, but you have to work together. So
Yeah, I was about to say after the fact, we still have to back it up and go deliver on work. So
exactly,
I'll go easy on you if you.
And it's Monday, so we have like a whole week ahead of us. So.
And I've got another one to do after this. So
yeah, I
be
can't believe
kind.
that. Still can't believe that.
So if you want to do the honors.
Yeah.
So which one's first? The blue
This
one?
one's first.
Okay.
This one here.
And the death sauce.
I was gonna say it starts with the death sauce.
Okay.
They are all called death.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Off first.
Yeah!
Sorry. That was just a exciting
That's all right. Takes 2 to tango.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go. Lovely. So I'm gonna try and get
wait,
some
can we
on.
smell it first, just so we
No.
know what we're walking in?
I probably recommend not doing that because you might
Okay.
be a bit
All right.
scared.
Do you know how to get into a freezing cold shower?
I take one every morning.
Head first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, are we in already? I thought there was a question coming.
No, question after.
Oh.
So while you're struggling,
All right.
get it in there. Not so bad. Not so bad.
Not so bad. I did put my tongue on it before on accident, so I'm feeling it just a little bit
You went
now.
tongue first. So question number 1: Creative Cubes, founded 2016,
Co-founded.
co-founded.
Yep.
So talk me through the journey. Where did it all begin?
So
Now I get.
I spent 10 years, or just shy of 10 years, living in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I was a consumer of. I'm trying to make sure we keep
Oh man, this is
it going, but you're gonna have to hook about it up there.
I'm gonna. We're already on the milk. Question 1.
You
Yes.
feel a bit drunk after that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's good. It's good. It's fine.
So when some people eat chili, apparently it can get so powerful that it can hallucinate and stuff.
Okay, cool.
I
This
don't
is
think
nice.
we're-
He's driving me home, so this is
I
fine.
don't think we're going to get there today. I hope not anyway.
So to answer your question, James, I was a consumer of the product.
Yeah.
I was a consumer of co-working. As an entrepreneur, when I used to go to the office, I came alive. I was surrounded by like-minded people. Travis Kalanick, who founded Uber, was in my co-working space in Los Angeles.
Cool.
Evan Spiegel had an overflow office when he founded Snapchat. And it was a way for me to compartmentalize work and play and surround myself with like-minded people. So coming back to Australia, my God, this is hot. Coming back to Australia, I teamed up with Shardae and a couple of others to ultimately deliver the experience, but in our own way.
Yeah.
And we established Creative Cubes in 2016, opened our doors in 2017. Fell into a death trap in 2020 to 2022, but we're nose is pointing up and we're heading on out.
Yeah.
It's great.
And where did you guys meet?
So at the time we actually met, I just had moved back, I moved here from the States.
Yeah.
Was here for like 6-7 months through a mutual friend, kind of knew my background and what Tobi was wanting to do. And then I went to a cafe, met him, and he was like, being Tobi, explaining this dream. And then I left and I was like, this sounds fake, but I think I want to do it. I was like, all right, I'll do it.
Amazing.
So yeah, so we kind of started literally at his kitchen table in his house. And we opened our first space, which was about a year, and then a year shortly after we opened our second space in Hawthorne.
Yeah, I've
And
seen
now
them. Yeah.
we've been going 6 years. We've got 5 locations open with another 2-3 under construction.
First base
I know.
on the second base.
Yeah.
So this one we've got.
I tell you what, though, the milk does really chill it out.
It
Yeah, it
does.
does, huh?
The water is apparently it just dilutes the spice, so it actually makes it worse.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Apparently.
That's why I stayed away from the water.
Should I do the honors in this one?
Yeah,
You have to.
can.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But anyone's better than Shardae, to be honest.
I know, I'm
Drown
sorry.
me.
Oh no, you're putting it on there.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey!
Okay.
So,
All right.
so Lisa,
All right, episode's over.
I think you guys have just touched on it a little bit there about obviously come from the States. I think you were in Vegas, Shardae, and LA.
LA.
So I mean, really cool places. I've actually just came back from a trip to Vegas and LA. We stayed
You're
in,
alive.
stayed in the Flamingo in Vegas.
Cool.
Absolutely love the place. But what are the key differences you've seen stateside to Australia with a business, startup land, scale up land?
Oh, I mean, Toes is obviously born and raised in Sydney, moved to the States, came back, whereas obviously I'm born and raised in the States and then moved to Australia. So like my whole working life is obviously like American hospitality and American culture, and you know, I didn't do the whole live in Europe like most Aussies do when you're younger, so this was like my transition over. There's like a lot of differences. I think on probably like a service level, it's like most evident when you go to America. They're just like, you know, service is everything. Here it's a bit different, I think, obviously because of pay and all these other different industries that even like Melbourne has. But a lot of similarities in the same sense, I would say, in that, you know, especially in the world we live in, there's a lot of startups and scale-ups and, you know, business owners and like same pains. Like if you were to go and speak to an American business owner versus Melbourne or Sydney, it's the same type of pain. Like everyone has that same journey in a sense. So I wouldn't say like dramatically different to me. It's more so just maybe the pace of like how you get there is a bit different. Like I remember when I first started working with Tobes, I was talking about like a deadline, and he was like, "You're just gonna have to you're gonna have to slow it down." Like it's like it's gonna be a bit like it's gonna take some time. You know, the urgency of certain things. Which, to be honest, is actually quite nice. Like in this day and age, once you get adapted to it a little bit, it just depends on what you're waiting for, I guess.
Right, that was all right, the one I found.
Okay, that was okay. You were very nice with that.
Yeah, I think you nailed it. You said out of the
nice
gate it's going to hit you, and then it should be all right.
That one's not bad.
So I'll get you to do that, Alice.
Okay.
Shardae.
I'm gonna get you with this one, Tobes. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. What's the next question?
Punishment time.
I was gonna say, when's this questions get really good, then we can like really.
You know the bad thing about going first? Is that I understand the pace now.
Now we're
Who
talking.
laughs first, laughs last.
Wait, can I do it like another for?
No.
Everyone, start mixing it all up, get them all.
Touch it.
Hey, we grab that.
Shit.
It is absolutely doused. That's so funny.
Man.
Cheers. I think I'll just put some on my nose. Right, question number 3.
Yes.
The dreaded C word. Sick of talking about it, but I think it's still probably quite prevalent. Obviously, especially with a business like yours. How did you guys mitigate it and pivot and essentially still manage to add sites throughout COVID?
Oh, I think
Jody was a
I've never heard of COVID. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just trying to breathe, okay?
Really?
No, it's getting there. It does sneak up on you, this one, for sure.
It's from the depths of hell, that one.
Yeah. Ooh, just wait.
I'm alright.
It's like at the back of the throat too. Like it doesn't even.
I'm going to ignore this like I ignored COVID.
Yeah. COVID. That was. I always say, COVID was definitely tough for us. We had to definitely pivot. We called one of our offices the war room, like every other business owner probably did. But I think the hardest years post-COVID, this year and next year for us, I've been saying that just to be sustainable through the 2 years of lockdown.
You do.
But I'm gonna keep talking, and then if I lose my voice, then I don't have to talk and answer any of the questions.
Look, I don't know if it's the naivety or the entrepreneur in me, but when the C-bomb went off, I never want to see anyone get hurt, ever.
Yeah.
Ever. And if someone's about to get hurt and I can prevent it, or if I have to take the hit, I'll take it so that those people don't, right? But I was bloody excited when it happened, right? Because I saw this as a shift, a paradigm shift in the way the world works.
How are you talking?
James said before, you can start to hallucinate.
I'm literally.
I'm certainly not ginger anymore.
Tobi doesn't drink alcohol. This is probably the drunkest he'll ever feel in his life.
I'm like sweating out of my eyelids here.
Don't touch your eyes.
Oh, yeah. Opportunistically, I think the bigger they are, the harder they fell.
Yeah.
I believed in my leadership team. I believed in my operating team. And I thought that if I could somehow bind us together and keep our heads down and just stay focused on, there's a little dot just at the end there. If I could just stay focused on trying to get us, as we got there, the dot became this big hole where the new world is. And while COVID was the worst thing that's happened in 100 years for everyone, in a very sadistic way, it definitely accelerated our organization. It wasn't fun. We didn't have fun. It was horrible. We were motoring and really delivering something really special to market to just literally fall off a cliff because, Premier says, don't go to work, you'll die. Don't go to a cafe. We have a cafe business. Don't go to any main big events because they're super spreader events where we have events-based businesses.
Yeah.
And then Shardae, separate to all of this, have a vested interest in a fitness business called Orange Theory. And if you go to the gym, you're going to die there too. So we're in 4 categories that were mostly hit.
Yeah.
But I think we got through it. It was an accelerant. We had our biggest month ever in September, which was sort of like the coming out of the lockdowns, and not the lockdowns, but like the restrictions of masks and work from home and all that sort of stuff. We had our biggest month ever. 66% of it was internal growth, meaning that 66% of our SMEs added space or places and people to their organization that we were able to support at the flick of a button.
Yeah.
So,
Mike is not sweating.
no, I'm good now. I'm good. I'm in the numb stage.
I'm in the numb stage.
Yeah, I'm in the numb stage.
I can feel my soul sweating.
Oh my god.
How are you feeling?
I'm actually all right now. It like really sets in, and then you're just like, yes, thank you. It sets in, and then you're like, okay.
Uh-oh.
So I think we're doing well, guys.
You should have people sign contracts after that.
By the way, what's the prize here?
That we made it. That we're
Donuts?
alive.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think we touched on it a little bit there, but obviously it is a market that is saturated. You touched on it a little bit with the traditional lease is actually your competition. But how do you stay on top of that competition?
So, a couple key things. Flex work or flexible workspaces
Yeah.
take up at a high level 3%. It's like 2.5 to 3% of total commercial leases in market today.
Can you just put a straw in there? This will be fine.
So, in terms of the saturation, they think that the data and the statistics say that 3% is going to scale to 30% over the next decade.
Yeah.
So, in terms of us keeping up or trying to get on top of the competition, the market's not like that for this. The market is, I need Hub, I need WeWork, I need Commons, I need Workspace 365, I need all the independents to offer 10 more locations, and we still won't keep up with the demand for what's coming. Flex is a huge component of the future of work, and right now we're at sub 3% of commercial leases here in the Australian market.
Yeah.
If that goes to 6%, that's crazy. If that goes to 10%, that's bananas. It's going to 30% over the next decade.
Well, I just want to say a massive thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you for having
It's
us.
been great to have you and chat to you and hear all the insights. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
And that's a wrap, guys.